Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the Infinix Hot 40i. So I made a video about this last year, so I just felt like to make another video. It's been a couple of months and this one was actually released back in December 2023, so it's over a year now. So I just want to review the phone here in 2025. This is March 2025, so basically want to review the phone. So the Infinix Hot 40i has design to it. In the last video I made, I talked about it. It looks, it was made to look like an iPhone. A lot of you like something like this, like the design. It's kind of like okay if you are into something like that. So it has a plastic back. Back case is made of plastic, and even the frame has a plastic touch to it. So it comes in different colors depending on the one you want. You can get the black, the palm blue, the horizon gold, and the starfall green. So this phone features a 5000 mAh battery. It should, because nowadays you basically need a phone that has a bigger battery if you don't want to be plugging your phone every single time. This one comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which if you charge it once, I've used this one, like I said, I bought it last year. So basically if you charge it full for a day, you will use this phone completely throughout the day without having to worry about charging, and you can even take the remaining battery into the next day. So the battery on this phone is kind of nice. So it features a 6.5 inches display with 720 by 1612 pixel. It's not 4K, it doesn't support up to 4K pixel, but it's plenty of 4K. It comes in 4GB and 8GB RAM variant, and it supports it has a 50 megapixel main camera with a 32 megapixel front facing camera, and they both shoot at 1080p, which is kind of like okay. So for the RAM features, this one comes with a feature called MEM Fusion, which basically means for me, I bought the 128GB storage with the 4GB RAM option, so variant rather. And if, for example, I want to increase my 4GB to 8GB, I can actually do it on this phone using the feature called MEM Fusion, which basically just takes storage from your phone. Like inside my 128GB, you can take 4GB out of there and use those as RAM. So this kind of like helps maybe when you're playing games that require more than 4GB. It pretty much works. If you're playing PUBG, you'll notice the increase in performance. If you're playing Call of Duty Mobile and any game, or if you're using it for just basic needs, you would notice the increase in performance. So this one is also bright. Not as bright as you can get, but it's pretty bright. Using it during the day, you would still be able to use it. When there's so many phones whereby when you're out during the day, you could not use it because it will look so dark. But this one is really bright, and it's about up to 90 Hz refresh rate. This is a budget phone. This is not a flagship phone, it's a budget phone, and supporting up to 90 Hz refresh rate. It's just crazy. So you can actually switch between 60 and 90. I previously had mine switched to 60, but I'm gonna change it to auto switch. What this does basically is whenever I'm using a feature on the phone that requires up to 90 Hz, it will switch to 90 Hz without me having to do it manually. And if maybe the phone doesn't need up to 90 Hz, you just switch to 60 Hz by itself. So this is good for gaming and for using the phone. So I'm going to have to switch mine to auto switch. Some other phones call it adaptive refresh rate. So as you can see here, the experience is more smoother than as compared to your regular 60 Hz refresh rate. This one is not 5G, that's 4G. So basically if you're using this phone and you're expecting it to have 5G, no it doesn't. This is a budget phone, so it's 4G of a 4G phone, which is plenty of okay for so many people. If you're living in a place that has good network, you would not notice the difference. It supports Android version 13, and as you can see here, Android version 13 and Android version 13. Okay, it supports Android version 13, as you can see here. So using this phone to do a lot of things like watching game and playing games, watching YouTube, doing a lot of things, kind of like has a smooth experience to it. So for you using this phone the right way, you would not actually experience any noticeable lagging or any kind of like feature drop on this phone. The phone is just okay. So another thing is the fingerprint. Like, it supports fingerprint, but the fingerprint is mounted on the side, and there are so many phones right now that we have the fingerprint mounted on the front, but it's on the side. I mean, it's much more better than fingerprint mounted at the back, but it's mounted at the side, and a lot of you might find this difficult while using it compared to the ultrasonic fingerprint on the front. But I mean, it's still okay. I mean, it still kind of like works for me basically every time. I'm usually not used to side mounted fingerprint, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, it does the task to secure your phone. So for the camera experience, like I said, this phone shoots in 1080p for both the front and the back, and the camera is just okay. So you're not going to be expecting this phone to have the quality you have on a $1,000 phone, because this phone is actually a budget phone. So but I mean, 50 megapixel main camera, it's pretty much okay. Basically, you use it for anything. As you can see, I took these pictures on this phone, and if you look at the quality of these pictures, yeah, pretty much okay. Not the best out there, but yeah, okay. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you're thinking of buying this phone, I mean, this phone is basically okay. If you have more money, you could get the Hot 50i upward, or maybe I don't know, maybe another okay, if you have more money, you can get the Hot 50i upward. So, but I mean, you can actually stick around with this phone, and if you're already using this phone and you're thinking of upgrading, I practically don't see any reason why upgrading. So that's all for this video. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will do so to reply your questions. And if you like this video, please click on the like button. That way YouTube can show the video out there to other people who want to watch it. And please, the most important thing, do not forget to subscribe, because that way you're helping the channel to grow more and more. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.